Faiz, mute your mic. Okay, very good afternoon, all of you. Today we'll start our chapter subject C programming language. Your subject name is a CPC, and we will start from the introductory part, and after that we'll do the practicals live. So this one is a theory. The C programming language is a general purpose high level language that was originally developed by a developer Dennis M. Ritchie at AT&T Bell Laboratories USA in the year of 1972. That means the C language is originally developed in the year of 1972 and the author name is Dennis M. Ritchie. Author name is Dennis M. Ritchie and it was originally developed in the year of 1972 at AT&T Bell Laboratories USA. Later on, in the year of 1978, the co-author Brian and the main author Dennis Ritchie produced the first publicly available description of C language. What does it mean? It means that the language is originally developed in the year of 1972 and it will be available for public use in the year of 1978 with the help of co-author Brian. So that means the C language has two authors. One is the first main author Dennis M. Ritchie and the co-author is Brian. He is the main author Dennis M. Ritchie and these are the pictures of C language developer. Okay, and this one is a co-author Brian who helped Dennis M. Ritchie to publicly available code for C language in the year of 1978. The C language is a base language of all programming language. If you know the basic fundamentals of C language, then easily we can learn other languages like C++, Java, Python, Perl, any scripting languages and other languages. The C has now become a widely used professional language for various reasons. First, it is very easy to learn. It follows the structured. It produces the efficient program. It can handle low-level activity, and it can be compiled on variety of computer platform. What does it mean? See, the operating system have a different part of flavors, different types of flavors, such as Windows operating system, Linux operating system, and Mac OS. If it is Windows, then Windows have sub flavors: Windows 7, Windows Vista, Windows 8.1, Windows 8.1, Windows 10. In Linux, Red Hat is there, Ubuntu is there, Fedora is there, and in Mac OS. So these are the bunch of flavors of operating system is available. Bunch of operating systems are available. And this application, C language application, will be executed on different flavors of operating system. Matlab there is no restriction. There is no restriction of operating system in C language. We can execute our program on Windows. We can execute our program on Linux also. We can execute our program on Mac OS also. Okay. Now we will discuss why we use C language, which area we can implement the C language program, which areas we can execute our C program, or where we can apply our knowledge. So these are the areas. Okay, in the first, the C was initially used for the system development work. System development work is nothing but operating system related work. Okay, for example, if you have a computer, in that we have operating system and hardware. To communicate hardware with operating system, we require a C language for creation of drivers, for creation of text editors, for creation of other things. So we'll focus on the which area we can use the C language. First, We can use a C language or operating system. We can use a C language for compilers. What is a compiler? A compiler is used to convert high level language into low level language. Okay, what does it mean, high level language? High level language is nothing but human readable language. Okay, human can understand that language, called as a high level language. So the task of compiler, it will convert high level language, that means human readable language, into low level language. अब लो लैंग्वेज क्या होता है? लो लेवल लैंग्वेज, लो लेवल लैंग्वेज इज नथिंग बट कंप्यूटर अंडरस्टैंडेबल लैंग्वेज. Low level language is nothing but computer understandable language. So computer can understand only binary numbers 0 and 1. For example, computer cannot understand the meaning of decimal 10. If we have a number 10, then computer did not understand. First of all, the compiler will convert the decimal 10 into binary number, and that number will understandable by the computer. Okay, how will convert decimal number 10 to binary? 1010. Okay, so according to the formula 8421, or we can divide by 2, we also get the number. So 1010 is a binary number. If computer understands 1010 as a binary number, and then it will be treated as a 10 number. Okay, so the main task of compiler is nothing but compiler can convert high level language into low level language. Also, it is used to create assemblers. It is used to create text editors like Notepad, Notepad++, like that. Print spoolers, print drivers, network drivers, internet driver, Ethernet driver, modern program, databases. If you want to store the data into databases, then we use the databases. Language interpreter, Python uses an interpreter, so we can able to create a interpreter also. Utilities, so such a type of application, such a type of operation we can able to perform by using a C language. Now we'll discuss about the C program structure, and later on we'll develop a program. A program is basically consists of following parts. First one is a preprocessor command. It means that whenever we write a program, it is mandatory to use a preprocessor. Without a preprocessor, we cannot able to execute our program. We'll discuss what is the preprocessor. After that, the function. A function, here in the program we will use a main function which is used to start the execution of a program. If you want to start the execution of program, then we will use the function. Later on we can able to use a variable. Later on we will use a variable to declare some values, to store some values. After that, we can also use statements and expressions. We can use commands. So these are the basically structure of a program, and in that we can able to use these parts. Now we'll discuss about the program. See, we'll open the Turbo C, and we'll do it a program by using this C program structure. In the last lecture or previous lecture, I already told that whenever we write a program, it is a mandatory to save that program with an extension of C. So first of all, we will say, is it visible? My blue screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good. So whenever we start the program, it is a mandatory. Yeah, I got that. Whenever we start the program, we need to save our program by using an extension of .c. So when we click on the file button, just first of all we need to open the Turbo C. After that, click on file, click on new, and after that we need to click on the save button to save the program. Just use backspace to remove the older name. Here I will use demo.c. My file name is the demo with an extension of C. So now check out, my file is saved. So first thing, whenever we write a program, we require a preprocessor. Here I will use a preprocessor hash. Yes. Is it visible? My screen is visible?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ज्यांना दिसत नाहीये त्यांनी लॉग आउट होऊन डबल लिंक वर जॉईन करा, तुम्हाला दिसेल. मे बी देयर इज अ टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लेम फ्रॉम युअर साइड. ओके, rejoin the link and mute the account. Mute mic. So first of all students mute your mic. Who's this? Khizar.
मेरा म्यूटेड ही है सर.
Yes, sir.
Mute your account. Yeah. Now whenever we write a program, we require a preprocessor. Here I will write a preprocessor hash include stdio.h. Now we'll discuss what is the meaning of this line. Here I will use a comment. Slash is nothing but comment. Comment is nothing but helping text. Okay. Compiler totally ignores the comment. Here I will use hash. Hash stands for preprocessor. Preprocessor. What does it mean? It means that the header file is already processed by the developer. Okay, so it stands for preprocessor. After here I use a word called as include. Include is nothing but import the header file. And after that the next is a stdio. stdio stands for standard input output. Okay, stdio stands for standard input output, and .h is an extension. .h is an extension of header file, like C language.c. Here I am using a .h, which is extension of header file. Header file. Okay, so these header files are already developed by the developer like Dennis Ritchie and Brian to perform some tasks. Okay, so the meaning of hash is preprocessor. Include stands for import. stdio stands for standard input output, and .h stands for extension of header file. Okay, another header file we required, hash include console con.input_output.h, and it stands for, here I will use a comment. Okay, make a note of that. When we use a comment, use a double slash. Okay, console input output. So make a note of that. Whenever we write any program in C language, these two header files are important. While executing a program on Turbo C++, or we can say that laptop or desktop, these two header files are mandatory, useful. Okay, just 1 minute. लगेच दरवाजा ओढून घ्यायचा ते वाजत राहतो पुन्हा लेक्चर मध्ये. So these are two header files which are most useful while doing the program. Now another thing, here I am using a void main. Okay, so we'll discuss about that void main one by one. First we'll discuss about the void, and after that the main function. Okay, so here I will make a comment. What does it mean void? Void is nothing but empty return type. Void is nothing but empty return type. Okay, let's take a smaller example. Okay, suppose I have a mobile and I want to do the recharge by from shopkeeper. Okay, so I want to make a recharge of 100 rupees. I will pay 100 rupees to the shopkeeper and I will ask to make recharge of 100 rupees. In return of that 100 rupees, shopkeeper will give a balance. That means when we pay something, we will get return. When we pay something, we will get return. Okay, that term is called as a return type. उसमें return मिलता है. Okay, here I am using a word called as a empty return type. That means we does not get any return value, any type of value. Okay, let's take another example. We all know that the beggars will give some money for food or any other expenses So for example, let's say that we are giving a 5 rupees or 10 rupees to the beggar, and beggar does not return the value. Okay, जब आप उनको पैसे देते हो beggars को, तो फूड के लिए वी कैन से दैट, या एनी अदर एक्सपेंसेस के लिए आप 5 रुपए 10 रुपए उनको देते हो, तो इन रिटर्न ऑफ दैट वी डिड नॉट गेट एनीथिंग. दैट मीन्स वी गेट एम्प्टी रिटर्न वैल्यू. सो लाइक इन प्रोग्रामिंग, void is nothing but empty value. That means this main function does not return anything. That main function does not return anything. अभी तक यही याद रखना है बस. That's it. While doing the programming on functions in fourth chapter, we will understand what are the different types of return type available. Like int is available, float is available, double is available, char is available. We'll discuss what are the meaning of that return type. Right now we'll understand only the void is empty. Okay, and it indicates empty return type. After that we have another function called as a main. So main is a predefined function and which is used to start the execution of program. It is a predefined function which is used to start the execution of program. Or we can also say that a main is a function where the execution of program begins. Where the execution of program begins. Main क्या है? एक फंक्शन है जहां से आपका एग्जीक्यूशन ऑफ प्रोग्राम्स क्या होता है, स्टार्ट होता है, बिगिंस होता है. सो उसे क्या कहा जाता है, मेन फंक्शन होता है. विदाउट अ मेन, मेक अ नोट ऑफ दैट, without a main function we cannot able to execute program in C language. मेन फंक्शन के बिना हम कुछ भी प्रोग्राम रन नहीं कर सकते. Okay, in earlier lecture we already discussed how we'll write the program. Now we are discussing detail. Okay, so in that void is an empty return type, and after that main. Now here I will use one function called as a printf. Here I am using a function called as a printf. It is a predefined function. It is a predefined function which is used to display a message on console. अगर कोई चाहता है कि I want to display some message like hi, hello, I am from this, I am from that, like that. If you want to display any message on output window, that means console, then the predefined function is used. Predefined means which is already defined by the developer. Why we use? Which is used to display message on output console. Which is used to display a message on output console. Okay, so here I will use make a comment. अब printf use कैसे करना है? I will use printf round bracket open close. Whatever message you want to display, that must be included within double quote open and double quote close. इसके अंदर लिखना है. Whatever you have message, for example, I want to print I am from PS College of Engineering, or welcome to the PS College of Engineering, hi, hello, whatever it may be, that message must be included within double quote open. See, this one is a symbol of double quote open and double quote close. Write your message inside that. So here I will write PES College of Engineering, Aurangabad. Okay, so here I will write a message, welcome to PES College of Engineering. I want to display this message on console. Okay, so here I will use semicolon. Okay, so now that message will be displayed on the console. That's it. Now here I'm using a semicolon. Yeah, this one is a semicolon. Why we use a semicolon? Semicolon is used to terminate the statement. Here I will use comment and semicolon. Semicolon is used to terminate the statement. Okay, it is used to terminate the statement. What does it mean? Whenever we write any statement in C language, we need to terminate that statement. And how we will terminate? We will terminate by using this semicolon. Okay, now we will compile this program. Our program is completed. Let's check whether we have any warnings. No, 0 0. Whether we have any errors. No, 0 0. That means our program is successfully compiled. Okay. Ab whenever we remove this semicolon, we will get an error. Let's check out compiler. See, we got two errors, and here saying that statement missing, semicolon is missing. Okay, so we need to add that semicolon, and again we will compile it. Now we don't have any error. Okay, so this is my program which will be written on a programming window. Now we will compile. What is the role of compiler? Compiler can convert high level language into low level language. Okay, that means human readable language into computer understandable language. Human readable language कौन सा है? This one is your human readable language. And low level language कौन सा होता है? In the form of binary. Okay, let's say I have a decimal number 10. Computer cannot understand what is a 10, but computer can understand 1010. Computer can understand 1010. So the meaning of 1010 is nothing but 10. Computer cannot understand the number 16, or we can say that 15. Computer cannot able to understand, but computer can understand 1111. 4 times 1 is nothing but 15. Okay, so like that we need to convert. We means compiler needs to convert high level language into low language. Now our compiler, first we need to compile our program, successfully compiled. Now we need to execute. When we click on the run button, it will blinks. अभी ये ब्लिंक हो गया मतलब रन हो जाएगा. लेट्स चेक आउट रन या ब्लिंक. अब ये रन हो गया है, बट आउटपुट दिखाई दिया क्या? नहीं. सो टू चेक द आउटपुट, गो टू द विंडोज एंड क्लिक ऑन द आउटपुट बटन. Click on output. See, we'll get the output. There's a spell mistake. Welcome to PAS College of Engineering, Aurangabad. We'll get the output. Okay, so we'll do one more thing. Here we'll add W. Yeah, run, and again we will execute that program. See, we'll get the output. Check output करने के लिए विंडोज में जाइए और click on the output. So we'll get the output. See, this one is your next output. वेलकम टू PS कॉलेज ऑफ इंजीनियरिंग औरंगाबाद. अभी इसमें क्या प्रॉब्लम है कि प्रीवियस आउटपुट भी आ रहा है. या विल थिंक अबाउट दैट कि प्रीवियस आउटपुट कैसे निकाल रहा है. बट बिफोर दैट इसमें एक प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है कि व्हेनेवर वी एग्जीक्यूट द प्रोग्राम एट दैट टाइम ये आउटपुट स्क्रीन को होल्ड नहीं कर रहा है. सो फॉर दैट हियर आई एम यूजिंग वन प्रीडिफाइंड फंक्शन कॉल्ड एज अ गेट ch. Okay, this one is a predefined function. Here I am using a getCH function which is used to hold the output screen. ये क्या करता है? आउटपुट स्क्रीन को होल्ड करता है. कब तक? Until we need to press the alphabet from the keyboard. जब तक आप कीबोर्ड पे कोई अल्फाबेट प्रेस नहीं करते तब तक ये आपके स्क्रीन को क्या करेगा? होल्ड ही करके रखेगा. लेट्स चेक आउट, कंपाइल. डज वी हैव एनी एरर? नो. एंड एग्जीक्यूट. सी, अभी तक हम क्या कर रहे थे कि विंडोज में जाके विंडोज पे क्लिक करके आउटपुट पे क्लिक करते थे. राइट नाउ ये डायरेक्टली मेरी स्क्रीन विजिबल है. इज इट विजिबल?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ओके, थैंक यू.
Yes, sir.
Got it. Got it. Okay, now we'll get the output. See, PES College of Engineering औरंगाबाद. अब आपको क्या करना है? जैसे भी गेट से चाहता है तो वी नीड टू प्रेस एनी अल्फाबेट फ्रॉम द कीबोर्ड. तो आप प्रोग्रामिंग विंडो में जाओ. हियर आई विल प्रेस के, तो मैं आप वापस आ गए. फिर से आई विल एग्जीक्यूट. सी, विल गेट द आउटपुट. फिर से मैं के प्रेस करता हूँ, वापस आ रहा हूँ. फिर से मैं रन करता हूँ, विल गेट अगेन आउटपुट. फिर अभी मैं डी प्रेस करता हूँ, मैं रिटर्न प्रोग्रामिंग विंडो में आता हूँ. सो लाइक दैट स्टफ. getch is a predefined function which is used to hold, make a note of that. Yeah, definition याद होना चाहिए. Which is used to hold the output screen. Which is used to hold the output screen. अब another problem क्या आ रहा है? Whenever we execute that program, जब भी हम ये प्रोग्राम एग्जीक्यूट कर रहे हैं तो ये प्रीवियस का आउटपुट भी दिखा रहा है. आई डोंट वांट टू यूज अ प्रीवियस आउटपुट. मुझे ये क्लियर करना है. So what should I do? I will use one more predefined function. The name of that function is CLRSCR. Okay, CLRSCR, which is used to clear the previous output. Clear the previous output. Okay, The name itself indicates that. CLR stands for clear, SCR stands for screen. Clear the previous output. Now we'll compile and check. No error and execute. See, we'll get only one output. Welcome to PES College of Engineering, Aurangabad. Did you get that point? So this is the simple way. By using that we can do the programming. If you have any query, let me know. I will resolve that and we will perform another program. One by one. Does anyone have query?
No, sir.
इसका एक आप स्क्रीनशॉट निकाल के रख सकते हो. आई विल शेयर द रिकॉर्डिंग ऑल्सो. ये इसकी रिकॉर्डिंग में मैं शेयर करता हूँ आपके साथ में. सो यू कैन एबल टू डू द प्रोग्रामिंग एंड ऑल्सो आई विल क्रिएट वन ग्रुप. उसमें आपको ज्वाइन होना है एंड आप जो प्रोग्राम मैंने टास्क दिया है या होमवर्क दिया है, यू नीड टू परफॉर्म दैट होमवर्क एंड पेस्टेड ऑन द व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप. So I will, after closing the lecture, I will share the link. Also I will share the Turbo C software. जो भी इसका सॉफ्टवेयर है वो भी शेयर कर दूंगा मैं. So now is it does anyone have any query regarding the lecture?
No, sir.
No?
No, sir.
Okay.
No,
Great.
sir.
So we will do we'll do another program. Now we did not use any comment section. So directly we do the program. The first thing we need to save the program. Here I am using the demo2.c, the name of program. Okay. Now we require a header files. So first of all, here I will use the name of program. Write a C program to display student detail. Write a C program to display student details like name, division, mobile number, like that stuff. Okay, you need to do the program. So this is the program. First of all, we need to use the header file #include standard input output.h. Again #include console just 1 minute. Console input output.h. After that, our main function where execution of program begins, void main, and this curly brace open close are mandatory. जो भी लिखना है inside that curly brace open and curly brace close. Okay, so now here I will use printf. Make a note of that. Everything will be in the smaller case, printf, and round bracket, whatever it may be, that will be in double quote open close, and after that semicolon. Here I will use student detail. Okay, student detail that will be displayed on the screen. Again I will use printf function. Here I will specify the name. Here I will specify my name for demo purpose. You can use your name. Again I will display for what? Division, printf. Your division is a C, so here I will use div colon C division. After that the mobile number, so here I will use printf, round bracket open close double quote mob, and the mobile is 9527958895. To hold the output screen, here I will use getch function, which is used to hold the output screen. And the clear previous output, we use a predefined function having name CLR SCR. Yeah, this one. So this is a simple program which will display the student details. See, this is a simple program which will display the student. Now we'll compile, check out whether our program have any type of error, any type of warnings. Let's check out. Now we don't have any warning, we don't have any error. So this is the simple way, 0 warnings and 0 error. Okay, now we'll execute that program. click on run button. Now we got the output student detail, but proper format में नहीं दिखाई दे रहा है. Let's do one thing. So here I'm using a /n. I'm using a /n. See, this one is a /n, and it is used to make a new line. Make a new line. Okay, न्यू लाइन करने के लिए. अभी ये आउटपुट क्या हो रहा है हमें, व्हेन वी क्लिक ऑन रन आउटपुट विल गेट द आउटपुट, बट एक सिंगल लाइन पे ही आ रहा है, तो समझ में नहीं आ रहा है क्या है एक्चुअली वो मुझे. सो फॉर दैट आई विल डू वन थिंग. आई विल यूज /n. I will use /n. So /n you can be used at the end of statement and at the starting. So here I am using the starting /n. Again here I am using the /n. Here I am using a /n. And this one also I am using a /n. Now we will check, compile. Does we have any error? No, we don't have any error. And execute. See, we get the student detail, name, division, and
Yes, sir.
mobile number.
Yes,
Is
sir.
it visible to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, no issue. So one more important thing, these are two the definitions. CLR ACR is a predefined function and getCH is a function. ये दोनों के definition, मतलब ये predefined function है, ये कहाँ से belong करते हैं, conio dot से. Make a note of that. अब इसको मैं comment करता हूँ, मतलब मैं इसे use नहीं करूँगा. And when I compile and see, ये आप ये कंपाइल करने के बाद में विल गेट द एरर. सो दैट मीन्स व्हाट, CLR ACR एंड getCH ये दोनों की डेफिनेशन कहाँ से बिलोंग होती है, कोनियो से. एंड ये जो प्रिंटफ फंक्शन है इसकी डेफिनेशन कहाँ से बिलोंग करती है, स्टैंडर्ड से. स्टैंडर्ड इनपुट आउटपुट डॉट इज, ये याद रखना है. ओके, सो आई फाइनली विल एग्जीक्यूट द प्रोग्राम एंड विल गेट द आउटपुट. ओके, नाउ आपके लिए टास्क है, आपके लिए टास्क है, ये होमवर्क रहेगा आपका और आपको ये परफॉर्म करना है. सो मैं आपको 2 प्रोग्राम दे रहा हूं. यू नीड टू परफॉर्म. फर्स्ट प्रोग्राम, राइट C program to print hello world. Okay, ये प्रोग्राम करना है. Just we need to use one single printf statement. And another program you need to perform, write a C program to print student details like, अब इसमें आएगा आपका नेम, डिवीजन, सब्जेक्ट, ओके, मोबाइल, ईमेल, एड्रेस, लाइक दैट स्टफ. सो ये इतने एट्रीब्यूट्स आपको ऐड करना है. इज इट ओके? सो मेक अ नोट ऑफ दैट. ये आपको प्रोग्राम परफॉर्म करना है और आपको मैं ग्रुप पे शेयर करने वाला हूँ लिंक, ग्रुप लिंक, उस पर आपको ज्वाइन होना है. एंड टिल 9 PM, वी कैन से दैट 10 PM, आपको up to that you need to perform the practical and see the snapshot, or we can say that screenshot of the screen with output. ओके, अब इसमें नाम किसका लिखना है, खुद का लिखो, डिवीजन खुद की लिखो, सब्जेक्ट खुद का लिखो, CPC, मोबाइल नंबर आपका खुद का लिखो, ईमेल एड्रेस लिखो एंड एड्रेस लिखो. सो यू नीड टू डिस्प्ले दैट इंफॉर्मेशन और ये आउटपुट में दिखाई देना चाहिए ऐसे. ओके, जैसे मैं अभी यहाँ दिखा, मैंने यहाँ 3 ही एट्रीब्यूट लिए, आपको मैंने 6 एट्रीब्यूट्स दिए, तो ये आपको परफॉर्म करना है. सो नाउ डज यू हैव एनी क्वेरी रिगार्डिंग दैट प्रोग्राम? ये प्रोग्राम में कुछ क्वेरी है. सी, अगर मैं ये कमेंट नहीं लिखता हूँ ना तो क्या होता है, चेकआउट, वो भी मैं दिखा देता हूँ. व्हेन वी रिमूव दिस कमेंट एंड व्हेन वी ट्राई टू कंपाइल, तो इट विल जनरेट एन एरर. सी, क्या बोल रहा है ये कि डिक्लेरेशन सिंटैक्स एरर. इसीलिए मैंने क्या किया था कि जस्ट फॉर इंफॉर्मेशन मैंने यहाँ कमेंट दिया था. सो दैट मीन्स व्हाट, कमेंट, here I will use // comment is used for helping text. Comment is used for the helping text. इतना याद रखना है आपको. तो जो पार्ट्स, फॉर एग्जांपल हम न्यू प्रोग्रामर है, फर्स्ट टाइम प्रोग्रामिंग कर रहे हैं, तो आपको क्या करना है, जब भी आप कुछ लिखते हो ना, उसके आगे ये // क्यों लिखा है, तो आपको लिखना चाहिए. फॉर एग्जाम्पल यहाँ मुझे लिखना है why we use this header file, so I will use // and here I will mention header file. अब ये फंक्शन क्यों लिखा है, ये printf है. यहाँ मैं कमेंट करके लिख सकता हूँ to display message. Which message to display? Student detail message, like that stuff. So compiler totally इसको क्या करता है, इग्नोर करता है. Compiler totally ignore this message. Okay, compile and run. Now if you want to add one more field, so what should I do here? I will use print. For example, I want to add address, printf double quote. Here I will use /n for new line, add address colon display करने के लिए, and here I will suppose bead. Address is bead, so colon. Now compile and check out and run. See, we'll get the address as bead. Okay. Now अगर मैं नहीं लिखता हूँ /n तो what happens? See, यहाँ I will remove the /n and run. See, स्टूडेंट डिटेल न्यू लाइन आ गया, नेम न्यू लाइन आ गया, डिवीजन सी आ गया. ओके, उसके बाद में मोबाइल नंबर का जो न्यू लाइन लिखा था तो उसके आगे कंटिन्यू है, इसलिए हमें ये /n देना है. /share यूज फॉर द न्यू लाइन. ओके
सर, अगर वो एज फॉर इंक्लूड ना लिखे तो क्या होगा, प्रोग्राम नहीं होगा.
एज फॉर इंक्लूड ना लिखे तो क्या होगा?
नहीं, वो इट इज अ मैंडेटरी. सी, ये printf जो फंक्शन होता है, प्रीडिफाइंड फंक्शन, इसकी जो डेफिनेशंस होते हैं, सी आपको पता है कि printf से प्रिंट करना है, बट कंप्यूटर डोंट नो व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दैट printf. सो इसका जो डेफिनेशन होता है ये printf का, ये लिखा है, इसका मीनिंग printf जब आता है तो इसका जो इंफॉर्मेशन होता है ये स्टैंडर्ड इनपुट आउटपुट के .h के अंदर होता है. सो दैट मीन्स व्हेनेवर वी राइट अ प्रोग्राम वी नीड टू यूज अ प्री प्रोसेसर. तो प्री प्रोसेसर के बिना लिखोगे तो इट विल जनरेट एन एरर. इज इट ओके? ओके,
तो जितना भी कोड है वो दो कर्ली ब्रेसेस के बीच में लिखना है. तो जितना भी कोड है वो दो कर्ली ब्रेसेस के बीच में लिखना है.
या we need to write a code inside curly brace open and curly brace close, and make a note of that without main function we cannot able to execute the program. So मैं अगर गलती से ये void main नहीं लिखता हूँ, see here I will make a comment and I'm trying to execute my program, will get the error. See, declaration terminate incorrectly. That means we required void main function also.
Yes sir.
Is it okay?
Yes sir.
So whatever you need to code, that code must be included curly brace open and curly brace close.
Yes sir.
Is it okay? What is your good name?
Priyanshu sir. Priyanshu.
What is your good name?
Yes sir.
Okay, Priyanshu. How do you get that point?
Yes.
Okay, nice. Next one, does anyone have query regarding that? So today is our first basic lecture, so we will increase the programming code later on lectures. जैसे जैसे increase होगा वैसे increase करेंगे, later on देखेंगे, but right now we'll discuss only basic fundamentals. जैसे भी आपको पता चलेगा तो उसके बाद में हम perform करेंगे. Now what should I do? I will record this lecture and I will upload on YouTube. I will share the link also. Do one thing, ये लेक्चर मैंने पढ़ाने के बाद में आप ये लेक्चर YouTube पे अपलोड होने के बाद में फिर से एक बार पढ़ो, देखो कुछ क्यूरीज है क्या, and make your own notes. I will share after completion of chapter. I will share my notes also, so you will get the brief idea. Okay. So hope so you will get that point, and you don't have any questions on that.
Yes sir.
All members.